Have you ever wondered how a shift in perspective could change your life? This is the first life lesson from the ancient philosopher Seneca, who deeply understood the power of perspective. Imagine you're standing in a dense forest, surrounded by towering trees. From where you're standing, all you see is an impenetrable wall of green. But if you were to climb to the top of one of those trees, your view would transform entirely. Suddenly, you'd see the forest's vast expanse, its hidden pathways, and perhaps even a way out. That's the power of perspective. Now let's apply this to life. We all face adversity. It's an inevitable part of being human. But what if we could shift our perspective on these challenging moments? What if we could see them not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning? Consider the story of Thomas Edison. After thousands of failed attempts to create the light bulb, he didn't view himself as a failure. Instead, he chose to see each unsuccessful attempt as a step closer to success. His perspective shift turned a seemingly negative situation into a positive one, leading to one of the most transformative inventions in history. Just like climbing a tree in the forest, or Edison's relentless pursuit of invention, a change in perspective can help us see the opportunities that lie within adversity. Remember, no situation is inherently good or bad, it's our perspective that gives it meaning. With a change in perspective, adversity can become opportunity. What if the key to a peaceful life lies in our own hands? Imagine owning a magical dial that had the power to control how you react to every event, big or small. This is exactly what self-control is all about. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, believed that our responses to external events are within our control, and we can choose to react or not, to be affected or not. Consider the tale of a man who lived in constant turmoil, a slave to his own emotions. When he discovered the power of self-control, he found peace. Instead of reacting instantly to every slight, every challenge, he learned to pause, to evaluate, and then respond if necessary. This simple practice transformed his life, turning chaos into tranquility. Self-control, therefore, is not about suppressing emotions but about managing them wisely. It's about realizing that we hold the reins to our own peace of mind. In the realm of self-control lies the key to peace. Could you imagine if we treated time like gold? Now there's a thought worth pondering. According to Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, the value of time is one of the greatest lessons we can learn. Imagine a man, let's call him John. John was once like many of us, always rushing, always busy but never truly productive. He was a slave to the ticking clock, always feeling like there was never enough time. Then one day John stumbled upon Seneca's teachings. He started treating time like gold, valuing every precious moment. He stopped wasting time on trivialities and started investing it in things that mattered to him. John began to live more mindfully, more deliberately. His life improved dramatically. This is the power of valuing time. It's not about counting the hours, but making the hours count. It's about choosing wisely where to invest our most precious resource. And remember, time once spent can never be reclaimed. Treating time like gold paves the way to a fulfilling life. What if discomfort is not an enemy, but a teacher? This question introduces us to the fourth life lesson from Seneca, the wisdom of practicing discomfort. It may sound counterintuitive, but there's a profound truth hidden in this idea. Consider the story of a marathon runner. They don't begin as champions. Instead, they start with one painful mile, then two, then three. They invite discomfort, they embrace it, and with each step, they become stronger, more resilient. This is what Seneca means when he talks about practicing discomfort. In our lives, we often try to avoid pain and discomfort, but these are the very things that shape us, that make us resilient. They teach us about our own limits and how to push past them. They show us that we are stronger than we think, and they prepare us for life's inevitable hardships. Discomfort, when embraced, becomes a teacher of resilience. Can character be our most valuable asset? Let's delve into Seneca's fifth life lesson to find out. Seneca believed in the power of character to shape our lives. It's not about wealth, fame, or luck. Instead, it's about the strength of our character that determines our path. Imagine a person, let's call them Alex. Alex wasn't born into wealth or privilege, but they were endowed with an unwavering character. Alex was honest, resilient, and kind-hearted. Despite facing many challenges, Alex never compromised their principles. They worked diligently, treated everyone with respect, and remained steadfast in the face of adversity. Over time, Alex's character shone brightly, attracting opportunities and success. People trusted Alex, admired their integrity, and were inspired by their resilience. The story of Alex emphasizes Seneca's wisdom. It's not our circumstances, but our character that truly defines us. It influences our actions, decisions, and ultimately, our life's trajectory. Character indeed is a valuable asset shaping our life's trajectory. What if letting go is the secret to gaining more? This is the sixth life lesson from Seneca, who taught us the art of non-attachment. Non-attachment is not about denying our desires or pretending we don't care. It's about understanding the transient nature of everything and learning to let go gracefully when the time comes. Picture this: a man, we'll call him Marcus, held tightly to his wealth. He lived in constant fear of losing his riches, and this fear controlled his life. Then one day, Marcus decided to let go. He reduced his possessions and focused on his inner wealth. He found a peace he had never known, his fear disappeared, and he was free. Seneca believed that by practicing non-attachment, we can enjoy the world without being enslaved by it. In letting go, we come to understand that we don't need to possess to appreciate. In the art of non-attachment, we find freedom and contentment. Is it possible that humility holds more power than pride? Let's delve into the seventh life lesson from Seneca, which shines a light on the power of humility. Humility, often misunderstood as a sign of weakness, is indeed a source of strength. It's the key that opens the door to personal growth and understanding. Consider the story of Alexander, a man of great ambition and pride. His life was a constant race for achievements, yet he felt an unending void. Then he discovered the power of humility. By embracing humility, he learned to listen, to accept his flaws, and to understand others' perspectives. This transformed him, filling the void with a sense of fulfillment and contentment. Humility is not about diminishing our worth, but acknowledging that we are part of a larger universe with much to learn and appreciate. It's about opening ourselves up to the endless possibilities of growth and understanding. Humility indeed holds the power to growth and understanding. What if the secret to a rich life is not in accumulating, but in living fully? This profound question leads us to Seneca's eighth life lesson: the importance of living fully. In the hustle and bustle of our modern world, it's all too easy to get caught up in the race for accumulation. We chase after possessions, statuses, and experiences, often forgetting to truly live in the present moment. But Seneca, a wise Stoic philosopher, implores us to embrace the beauty of now. Consider the story of Elena, a woman who had amassed a wealth of material possessions but still felt an emptiness within. She was constantly on the move, seeking the next big thing, the next achievement. But one day, she discovered the wisdom of Seneca's teachings. She realized that the richness she sought didn't lie in the things she could accumulate, but in the moments she could fully live and appreciate. Elena began to slow down, to savor the everyday moments. She found joy in the simple act of sipping her morning coffee, in the laughter of her children, in the serenity of a quiet evening. She was living fully, embracing the present moment, and in doing so, she discovered the richness she had been seeking all along. So let us take a leaf out of Elena's book and Seneca's wisdom. Let's strive not for more, but for fuller. For a life lived in the present, savored and appreciated in its entirety. To live fully is indeed the secret to a rich life. So, what can we learn from these 8 life lessons? Seneca, in his wisdom, has gifted us with 8 valuable teachings that hold the potential to transform our lives. He taught us about the power of perspective, reminding us that our outlook shapes our reality. He emphasized the importance of self-control, guiding us to master our emotions and actions. He underscored the value of time, urging us to cherish each moment. He encouraged us to practice discomfort, to grow and evolve. He extolled the virtue of character, highlighting the importance of integrity and authenticity. He introduced us to the art of non-attachment, teaching us to let go of what we cannot control. He stressed the power of humility, inviting us to embrace our flaws and limitations. Finally, he underscored the importance of living fully, prompting us to seize the day and live our lives to the fullest. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Seneca's life lessons. Remember, the key to a fulfilling life lies within you. Don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening content.